All right. I think this is probably better for you to see. Ain't got to be much seeing though, just trim off a few of these branches on the top. But this log's pretty long. Not too big around, but pretty long. So, be some good firewood though. They get around here. Sure. We'll trim off all these top ones here, and then maybe we'll come back and cut that branch off there at the fork. See what we end up with. Maybe I'll leave them attached so I pull it out of here. Cut this one off there. Looking good. Now we should be able to pull it out of here. All right, I think it's time to quit. Got enough to pull out of here now for a while. See if I can show you. So we got this one. Then we got that one over there. And these two over here. So we got 4 with no rot to pull out of here, and a couple little pieces. Oh. Hang tight. I'm going to put you back up the hill. So I don't know what time it is. I don't even know what time I started, but I don't think this took an hour. Pretty good supply of wood for an hour. It'll take more than that to pull them out of here. I don't know how the mule will pull all these out of here or not. I guess we could try that. Now, for sure, the winch cable on the mule is not going to reach that little one over there. That's for sure. Maybe not that leaner. So we'll have to put some straps on them to get them up to the trail. I should be able to reach this one and this one. That one's got the big bend in it. If I can get it most of the way up. I can cut that off then if I have to, if it don't get hung up before that. So I don't know if it'd pull this big one or not. I guess we could try it. Let's try this one. Give that old winch a workout here. That gave me a man down. Okay. Okay. Get things set up here, see? Hook up to one of them two and give it a little test pull and see if it looks like it's going to move, and if it is, I'll bring you back. See ya. All right, folks, it's moving. Barely, but it's moving. So, I guess barely is better than not. And I got a little thing in my wind-up part here that keeps hanging up the cable. I'm going to have to later. In the meantime, look around. Of it. Too much farther, we can get a strap on and put it around the ball. We might be able to pull this baby out of here. I'll be pretty impressed if it works. Let's get a strap, see how close we are here. Oh, I think we're plenty close. Yes. Rookie cameraman forgot to check your position here. We'll take care of that right now. Yep, out of sight. There we go. Let's take this cable off of there. Quite get this to the wood yard. I think close enough. I'll leave that there. We'll probably need it again. Let me reposition you to see if this is even going to work. So I guess we'll want to put it in four-wheel drive. Get all the traction we can get. stop and see where we're at here, what we got. Woohoo! Wow, it came up, hot diggity dog. Didn't even have to cut them forks off. I'll have to get it over if I can. That little mule is impressive too. It surprises me. It pulls a lot of stuff I never thought it would pull. Let's move you up. Let's get you up here and let you take a look what we got. Oops. So there it is. You see the fork in it. And it goes on up to the mule. Alright, I had to bring it around to the far side because over there was going to stick out too far. I wouldn't be able to get around it. So, once we get that pile of scrap burned up, then I'll be able to stack the logs in there a little closer because I'll be able to drive through that area. So, I bring the PV over here and unhook it from the mule and roll it over a little bit more. So, but it's a good start. All right, well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hunks of wood to get up on the wood pile. I think that's the most I ever had this early in April, because it's what, only the 12th or 13th April, and I got 3 more up there now to pull out, and we haven't even started on any of these blowdowns out here yet. So I think this is going to be a good summer for wood, assuming nothing happens bad, like getting sick or something. So, but I used 1 bay of woods in the wood boiler this winter is all I used. So I'm going to have to measure it later and see how much that is. But I usually use between 6 and 7 cord, so it may be a little less this year, maybe a little more. But I've been burning scrub now for the last week. Just a little bit of scrub in the evenings to carry me through the night. And it lasts all day because I hardly ever run, so. But it's keeping the hot water hot. And I saw a couple of videos, guys. One guy said he leaves his boiler run all summer to keep his hot water hot. And what he does is he goes out in the morning, starts a fire big enough to burn 30, 45 minutes. That heats the water in the boiler, and that heats the water in the water tank and keeps it hot all day for him. But I was thinking about that, but I don't know if I want to go out and start a fire every morning. I'm too lazy for that, I think. Especially since my tankless gas water heater last year, I only used a little over a 40-pound tank. It was towards the end of the season when the 40-pound tank went dry and it switched over to the second tank. So I used a 40-pound tank and a little bit. So for that much propane for hot water for the summer, it ain't hardly worth going out there lighting a fire every morning, I don't think, you know. Besides, I think the boiler could use a rest every year. Empty it out, shovel it out. What I do is, and after it cools down, I get all the ashes out. I've saved up cardboard in the garage. I put a bunch of cardboard in it and burn it, and that big flame gets rid of a lot of the creosote and stuff that's left over from the spring. And, let her sit then till winter. Top off the water tank and let her sit till winter. So that's it. That's pretty much for today. A lot of greenery showing up out here in the purple, in the white dogwoods. A lot of leaves showing up everywhere, the trees. Yeah. Won't be long, we'll be in the full-fledged summer. I can't wait. I got a couple trees out here in the wood yard got to come down. That ash tree behind the cabinet's got to come down before it blows over. It's all croaking. And this big tree here, the woodpeckers are working on it, so it's done. It's got to come down. I need to get them down. As soon as I get done cleaning up there where I just pulled this log from, I think I'll get them two down before the big windstorm blows them down on my stuff. Get them down, get them out of the way. Turkey season starts in another week, 22nd April, runs through the 21st of May, so maybe I can get a turkey this year, put them in the freezer. I heard them this morning when I first come out. They were down over in there somewhere. I heard them gobbling. So, but there's usually early in the summer here, you see them. I get pictures of them here by this feeder. They'll come up with their little ones, and man, they'll be. At one time, there was about 40 of them in a big flock back here. Me and the dog was out for a walk. We went around the bend and startled them, and man, they flew everywhere. It's amazing how them big turkeys fly through these trees and don't hit nothing. It's pretty impressive, I think. Okay, well, that's pretty much it for today. I think, I don't think I'm going to haul anymore. Maybe I will. I don't know. But at any rate, until next Friday at 6 a.m., this is the geezer saying, see ya.